the epic family road trip.
When we last left you, things had gotten a bit interesting. The trail conditions were fairly slick in places, and this usually simple rock obstacle wasn't offering us much traction. We usually approach situations like this with a series of strategies. First, momentum. If the trail is relatively safe from drop-offs or off-camber angles, we will attempt to carry a bit more momentum in a couple of attempts.
Yeah, back up and let's bump it once. One back a little.
How much momentum is very subjective, since you also have to remember the trailer, which will be falling quickly behind, and too much speed can launch it over a rock and land it on its side. The next strategy is traction. This might mean airing down the tires even further, engaging the lockers or crawl control, and adding traction mats to the scenario. We were already at fairly low pressures here, and our front air locker was out of service since the onboard air compressor was removed for some repairs. So we engaged the rear e-locker and added traction boards to the mix wherever there wasn't solid rock.
Go for it. Okay, we tried.
The third and final strategy is mechanical assistance. This is usually a winch when available, but it can also mean adding another vehicle to the mix with a dynamic recovery strap. Since we were the lead vehicle and anchor points were plentiful, we opted for the Spliceworks Tree Saver and soft shackles to connect the Smitty-built winch for a bit of assistance. It's absolutely important to keep folks clear from the danger area if something were to go wrong.
So I'm going to need you guys to come at a 90-degree angle over here somewhere to be safe.
And to also let the winch do its job with steady line tension. We only want the 4Runner to reduce the tension, not run ahead and create slack, which can bind up in the winch itself if hard tension is applied again. Fortunately, we didn't need much help here, so this was a quick and simple assist over a few minor obstacles. The two biggest reasons for the struggle here was the added weight of the trailer attempting to overcome its own obstacles at the same time as the 4Runner, and the fact our all-terrain tires were lacking traction being packed with the New Mexico mud. Maybe I've mentioned this before, but I'm really wanting some mud tires for the future. This is one of the reasons why.
All right, babe, go ahead. Stay in it.
The Jeeps, with their larger mud tires and no trailer, made quick and easy work of this section, and we were on our way again. There's no perfect setup when it comes to choosing your configuration. You just have to be prepared to deal with its weak points when they arise and decide if they're worth the occasional effort. How's it going?
Good.
You having fun?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? You just gonna stay in there?
Yeah.
Let us know when we need a break.
Okay. Now I got one.
What's your favorite thing to do on the trail right now?
Playing my games.
What are you playing right now?
I'm playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, are you winning?
Probably, I don't know. It doesn't tell us sometimes.
So Mama, is this your favorite trail?
My favorite.
Your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like I mentioned something about this the last time I was here.
Yeah.
I was like, Sarah would be a bit upset right now.
I'm over it.
She's over it.
Yep.
Thankfully, we're almost there. But it is just like 8
It's
miles
just
of
rocks.
this. Like,
It's nothing.
and there's nothing super challenging.
Well,
But it's just medium the whole way. The whole way. Yeah, we've been hitting stuff today. So what happened over here, girls?
Pickle juice.
we got a little bumpy and the pickle juice is all gone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's gonna smell like pickles for years now.
Yeah, probably will. Covered in mud.
So what do you think about that trail?
I liked it.
What was your favorite part?
The bumpiness.
Yeah? Did you like the little challenges?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is that?
What?
You just can't stay out of it, can you?
No.
Are you a child of the earth?
Yes.
What are we having for lunch, Mama?
Just turkey sandwiches.
Just turkey? No steak?
No, pretty easy.
I thought we eat steak at every meal.
Or bacon.
Or bacon, yeah. So we having a bacon steak sandwich?
Yeah.
And dry pickles.
And dry pickles, yeah.
The funny thing is, that video was
Alright, so we're out here at Queen Highway fixing to hit the next leg and ran into some not so strangers. You want a sticker? Look. There. Look. You want that?
You like stickers. Come on.
How about this one?
Ooh, that one. Look.
Say thank you. Oh my goodness.
Say thank you.
We love stickers.
Awesome.
Say thank you.
It's good to finally meet you guys.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You couldn't
I was
ask
like,
for better
hey, that's a
timing.
turtleback trailer.
Yeah, that's kind of funny because I was like, I hope we run into you guys, but I know this place is huge. So.
Yeah.
Hi, little nugget. You ready to go? Have some fun. You tell them bye-bye?
Bye. There is nothing more rewarding than coming face to face with our viewers while out on the trail. Every time it happens, we're more motivated to continue doing what we do, encourage, inspire, and educate the new explorers and stewards of our public lands. After just a few miles of pavement, we made a right-hand turn to where it all began. Enchanted Rockies Trail, Mile 0.
Darling, I know it's hard to let go. Soon I will hold you again. Longer days when I'm away, we'll both pretend to be bold. Darling, I've never been bold. Flowers you brought, my stomach in knots. You never seem to be scared. My heart's on pause whenever you're gone. But one day we'll go anywhere. Darling, I've never been there. We will travel many miles. Will we ever see home again? Waves they tower, screams get louder. All I need is your hand in mine.
All right, well, I think we have found our spot for the night. It's always tough trying to decide between epic views or coverage from wind. We kind of compromised here though, so we've got some of these cedars and stuff and junipers that's going to give us a little bit of protection from the wind. But just out this way, we've got a little bit of a view. Not a lot, but a little bit. So definitely going to be some cool drone footage if we have any kind of sunrise. What do you think of this spot, Mama?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
I like it.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Off the beaten path.
Yeah.
So what's for dinner? That's the real important question.
Carne asada.
Yes! Oh, can't wait.
I know, I'm hungry, so hurry.
Okay. What? You hurry, I'm filming you. That's not how this works.
That's the wrong answer,
That's
son.
not how any of this works. You just make it look so much better.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, Kev, you can put the camera down now.
I think I've been given a hint, so you guys have seen the tent set up 1,000 times. Let's turn this camera off and get some supper cooking. Carne asada. Let's do it. I like that taco.
Good.
Yeah? Is it your favorite taco ever?
Not the most favorite.
Oh, really? What's your most favorite?
I don't know.
Taco Bell?
Yes.
No.
How's that fire feel?
Amazing.
Not so great.
Not so great. Why?
It's burning my eyebrows.
Your eyebrows? Let's
Your
see.
eyebrows.
Let's see. Are they still there? You look constantly surprised now.
I'm the
I
same
know.
way.
Okay, so like, what was it? A week ago, he comes up into the tent and he's like, Caroline is better than me at guitar. And I could just see his face just like,
I remember
And he's
teaching
like,
her
I'm
the
just gonna have to accept that now.
and he just kind of laid down and his eyes were just like in another, I'm like,
No, I think
Yeah.
it's hot.
Good morning. It is just a little foggy here. Kevin and Caroline are out for their treasure hunt right now, and I'm getting ready to make us some coffee and start us some breakfast. Sometimes Sundays call for a nice slow morning, so that's what we did. We all kind of slept in a little bit, and now we're getting going for the day. So I think the plan is that we're going to continue to head north for a little bit and see what we can find and go from there. So let's get this cloudy, gray morning going.
Good job.
Whoa. That's a lot of sticks.
That's a really, really, really old corral.
What is the corral?
This is where they probably kept cows. But see, the whole fence used to be made out of sticks. So with these cross pieces here, I would venture to say that this is where they would round up sheep and slaughter them, because I bet they were hanging their carcasses from here.
Cool.
Right? This is probably 100 years old at least. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And what did Papa so lovingly call this?
Shit on a shingle. Oh, that looks great. That yolk is delicious on top.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah. You're gonna die.
All right, I know I don't mention this often enough, but these things right here are a lifesaver. I totally forgot all of my toiletry stuff at home. And yesterday was a sweaty, warm day running the trails, getting all the shots and stuff. And basically, Mama Bear hit me in the head with this first thing this morning. Is like,
Hey, did you want to shower?
yeah, suggested, why don't you shower off? And so I just gotta say thanks to the guys at Shower Palace that send us these things. Just keep us stocked on them. They're amazing when you just need to wash down really quickly. And yeah, total lifesavers. Thumbs up. Absolutely love these things.
Hey Caroline, what did you guys make?
A fairy house.
A fairy house? Can you sit down and tell me about it?
River. Fairy house. Little porch thing.
Mm-hmm.
Forest.
That's so good.
Yes.
Been losing patience with myself, and
lies the mirror fails to hide or tell. My beating heart and my splitting cells are betraying me, turning my virtues into vices. Like water into wine, I'd rather be genuine, a cynic than a hypocrite living a lie. What is time in the eyes of a dying man? When I leave, I plead not heed a second chance. Yours is the first name that came to mind. My wounded breath and bloodshot cries, wanting only to love and to be loved by.
I think we might have found a place to make a bit of lunch.
With a view.
And maybe just live here the rest of our lives, as a matter of fact.
Just build me a stone house.
Hacienda. Right here. Look at what I'm talking about. Right?
Father, please forgive me. I have forsaken my family's name. I will burn and blame it, hang my head for shame. Whoa, 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 whoa. Raise your glass high, I propose a toast. Whoa, to the love and the love that we let go. Whoa, whoa. 1,000 years and I am old. My life and love, I let them go. I could not forget her. You were the one, always forever.
So, what's your impressions of southern New Mexico?
Much different than I expected, actually.
Really?
Yeah, from our initial experience coming through Amarillo and Roswell and all that area, it's really flat. Like, I love desert, but it was just super flat. And coming out here with you guys, it's been just mountains and canyons and just insane.
Epic Jeep trails as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
Oh, I don't know. Yesterday was a lot of fun driving. I haven't driven Vandy, our original Jeep, here in a while, so it was fun. And then it was also awesome to take out our new Jeep on the trails as well because we just got it retrofitted. So it's been nice to see how it feels on the trails and everything, and it's been awesome.
Probably last night, the camp, getting the fire set up, and everything was just super nice.
It was cozy.
Yeah, really quiet, slept really well, and then woke up to just amazing time.
Awesome.
By far, driving. I got to drive a lot more than I normally do on this trail, and the first day was absolutely epic coming through. And there's a lot of uphills where there's more layers, which is something I'm not used to, especially driving on these types of trails. But it was a lot of fun. I loved it.
Awesome. Well, it's been fun riding with you guys.
Yeah, me too.
Likewise.
All right, so we're here with the parents of Epic Family Road Trip, and we just want to talk to them about their channel, why they chose to start traveling with their teenagers, and where they plan on going from here.
So our channel is similar to yours. We're a family that are traveling around, and we try to share real experiences that we have on the road, both the good, the bad, and the ugly, especially this year. Why did we start traveling? Well, in 2015, a company that I started with my brothers, we got acquired, we sold it, and I was ready to go on to the next thing, which as a lot of us typically go, okay, what's my next thing to do? And then we started talking as parents. We thought, our kids are teenagers and our window with them is really
Very
coming to a
short,
close. We have a few years, you know what, if we're going to do something like this that we had dreamed about, this is the time to do it. So we got crazy and just hit the road. Our original dream was 3 months. After 1 year, we came back and sold our house. We loved it. We're in our 5th year.
Nice.
So if you're planning on doing this, be careful. It's addictive.
It's addictive,
You'll
right?
know it,
Awesome.
I always tell people though, it's a beautiful lifestyle, but it's challenging. It's not like living in a home, so in a house. So be ready for challenges, but that's what's brought us together as a family. The more difficult the situation, the closer we become. We work through things together.
You get creative.
Like you said last night around the campfire, you have to like your partner and your children.
Yes.
It's not, it has to go that deep.
Yeah, it really does.
To spend all that time together, and it's the quality time. I always get emotional when it's about time because I don't know, we've just had some challenges with our kids and losing loved ones and almost losing, our son, and I am just so thankful for this time.
Absolutely.
With all of them. So
yeah.
You can always earn more money, but you cannot get any more time.
Right.
Right. So that's been our biggest gift on this thing, is just time together as a family, and sometimes it's we're having a discussion that's unpleasant with the kids, but it's because typically those discussions you don't have, because I got to go to the gym, or I got to go to work, or I got to go to my friends are calling me.
We'll talk later.
And you'll talk later, and you never do. And we've been gifted with the opportunity to have those discussions, and so that's been for us the biggest gift.
Absolutely. So where can we follow your travels and find you online?
So online, we're on Instagram, we're Epic Family Road Trip. On YouTube, we're Epic Family Road Trip. We're working on building a online presence, like a website and all that, because people are asking us now to get a logo, shirts, and things like that. So that's not up yet, but we're working on it. Cool. And your first question was where are we going next? And we're always just flexible about that. We were going to be going to Africa. It was a discussion between Africa and Europe, but we're not going anywhere near that right now. So we might follow you guys, and we're going to rewatch your videos and get some ideas and head right to Tuk.
There you go.
Tuk.
Awesome.
Here we come.
Great trip.
Yeah, so thanks guys for your example, and we loved having this time with you guys and getting to know Caroline. My goodness, I might just pack her away.
I know, right? She'd probably be okay with it.
We got room for 2 Carolines.
Right? All right,
Yeah,
guys.
it's been great.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys joining us and tagging along.
Thanks.
All right, well, we've got our bellies full, and this has been one heck of a spot to stop for a bit. One of the cool parts about southern New Mexico, there's not a lot of mountains, but it's pretty remote. Very rarely do you run into someone else and you get a taste of views like this. So it's one of our favorite places. We've spent years exploring these hills, so it's been fun to bring someone else along on this trip. I hope the Epic family has enjoyed this ride. So got a little bit further to go, and then it's back off the mountain. As we made our way north along the first few miles of the Enchanted Rockies Trail, we were already making plans for the next adventure with the Epic family road trip. Little do we know that the world events were quickly unraveling our best laid plans, and we would soon return to a civilization much different than the one we left. But for now, we simply soaked in the land of enchantment as we rolled along. The rest of our troubles could wait. Thanks for riding along with us in the Epic family road trip on these trails through our old stomping grounds. We hope you're doing well in the midst of this situation and encourage you to stay safe as we all work towards its resolution. Until then, safe travels to the essential folks who keep the food and medicine rolling. And to the rest of us, remember, start planning that next adventure, because we're eventually going to get through this. And when we do, the mountains will be calling.